Imagine having friends that genuinely care about you, friends that love you and have nothing but good, pure, loving intentions for you. If you're someone who struggles with your friendships, if you feel like you have toxic friends, friends that don't genuinely care about you, friends that just have bad energy, then this is going to be the video for you. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can attract high value friends. Before we get started, I just want to say if you're new here, my name is Lejette, and on this channel we talk about doing inner work, healing, leveling up, and glowing up. So if that sounds like you, definitely hit that like button, and also please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any new videos. I am currently posting on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, so I'm pushing out a lot of content for you all. So before we get into the steps that I have for you all, I want to talk about what a high value friend actually is. So a high value friend is going to be a friend that absolutely loves you. They're friends that have good intentions for you. They're friends that uplift themselves, they uplift others. They're friends that work on themselves. They care about leveling up. They care about growing in life. They care about just being a good person, being a positive person, putting positivity into the world. High value friendships essentially are ones that have you walking away feeling good. They're the friendships where you walk away and you're just like, man, I freaking love this person. Oh man, this person is so cool. They're just, and not cool in the sense of like, oh, I'm cool, I have friends. No, but they're just such an amazing person. This person is such a good person. This person is so inspiring. Like when I look at this person, they remind me to never give up on myself. And yes, you know, you can have a high value friend who of course goes through it. Everyone goes through it, right? Emotionally, you know, we all have our bad days, but high value friends are going to be the people that inspire you. They motivate you to be a better person. They encourage you to be that better version of yourself. High value friendships literally have you walking away, whether it's after you hang out with them, after you talk to them, after you see something they posted online, whatever. It has you walking away feeling good. If you walk away feeling like crap, feeling negative energy, feeling bad vibes after hanging out or talking with someone that you consider like close to you, it's probably not an example of a high value friendship, because high value friendships, you don't walk away feeling bad. You walk away feeling recharged, feeling ready to take on your day, to take on your life. You just walk away feeling incredible. And you just know when you have high value friendships, without a doubt, without a question, you just know it. So if you're sitting there and you're like, oh my gosh, like I don't have high value friends, that's okay. And so then you may be wondering, well, then how do I actually attract these people into my life? Because who doesn't want to have these type of friendships, right? Who doesn't want genuine friends in their life who care about them, love them, support them, encourage them, motivate them? So let's get into it. I have 6 different steps, 6 different things that you can do and just reflect on in your life to help you start attracting these amazing friendships. And I will say, as someone who has high value friendships, it is worth doing all of the work. It is worth doing everything that is on this list. And these are all things that I have done to attract the friends that I have. And let me just say how grateful I am for these people. Like, it makes me want to tear up when I think about the friends that I have in my life, because I can say without a doubt, without a single ounce in me that questions like nothing, like I know these people in my life love me, they care about me, they encourage me. When I see what they're doing, it's a constant reminder for me to continue leveling up for myself. And it's not a comparison at all. It's a reminder. When I see these people showing up for themselves, I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, okay, I see my friend in the gym and I'm like, okay, look at her showing up for herself. Yes, like I love that, period. Or I'll see one of my other friends, you know, doing their meditation and doing like a little clip online, social media or whatever, talking about the importance of meditation. Or there'll be another friend that I see journaling, just showing up for themselves. Like I just have friends that care about themselves and who love themselves, who also care about me and love me, and there is no drama, there's no bad vibes, there's no talking bad about anybody. We genuinely just motivate, encourage, and uplift one another and hold space for one another. So I am telling y'all, the 6 things that I'm going to share with you are all things that I have done to attract the friends that I have, and I would not trade it for the world, and it is so worth it. And so I'm sending you all of the good vibes to do the work that you need to do to have these friendships, because it is such a blessing. It is such a blessing. So let's talk about step number 1, and this is to become self-aware and to ask yourself and reflect on, what type of friend are you? What do you bring to the table in all of your friendships, relationships even? What do you bring to the table? Do you inspire your friends? Do you uplift your friends? Do you genuinely bring positivity into their lives? So think about it, reflect on it, journal about it. And this one is really simple. What type of friend are you? And this may be a difficult question to ask yourself, because if you're that friend who you bring the drama, if you're that friend who you share posts of other people and you text it to your friends talking about, oh my God, did you see what this person posted today? Like, I cannot believe this person thinks that they can do whatever it is, right? Are you bringing negativity into your friendships? I've been there and I have done that. And that's why I had the type of friends that I did in the past. And it didn't feel good at all. So it's important to be honest with yourself. Are you the type of friend that you desire? And if you're not, that's okay. This is where the change begins. Having that self-awareness and having even compassion for yourself. Don't be mad at yourself. Don't say mean things to yourself for being that negative friend. It's okay, but it changes from here. From this point moving forward, what will you do to be the friend that pours into others, who uplifts others and inspires them, so that you can then attract those type of friends? So reflect on, what type of friend are you, and do you genuinely bring value into the lives of the people that you surround yourself with? If the answer is yes, fantastic. If the answer is no, what are those things that you're doing that's maybe bringing people down instead of uplifting them? So number 2, we're going to talk a little bit more about this, is be the friend that you seek. So if you want to attract more friends into your life who are going to uplift you, who are going to motivate you, who are going to inspire you, be that friend. Be that friend to the people in your life. So maybe you take the lead in your friendships. Maybe you're the one who needs to first start taking care of your well-being. Maybe it's you showing up and, moving your body more. Maybe it's you cooking at home more often, eating healthier. Maybe it's you setting boundaries and telling your friends, hey, it doesn't feel good when we gossip, right? Like, it doesn't feel good to talk about these people, because if you're talking badly about other people, that's a low vibe. That's a very low vibration. Why do you have time? And I'm not judging you, and I don't want you to judge yourself in a negative way, but why do you even have the time to talk about what someone else is doing? Why do you have the time to talk negatively about how someone else is living their life? When you talk badly about other people, it is only a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And I say that with all of the love and compassion. I have been there, and I have had this conversation with myself, and it came to me just not being happy with my life, me feeling unhappy, feeling bored with my life, feeling sad about my life, and resorting to talking about others because it made me feel better about myself. We all literally do this. But if you want to attract better friends, and in your group of friends right now, all you guys do, and even if it's not all you do, but you do it often, is talk about other people, that is not a high value friendship. That does not feel good. No one in your friend group should have the time or energy to talk negatively about what someone else is doing. So be that example in your group of friends and start that conversation of, hey, you guys, you know what? Maybe this person, we don't even need to talk about this person, Or maybe you throw in different perspectives. Maybe this person is having a bad day and that's why they posted this post online. Like, maybe let's just send them love. Let's just send this person love instead of talking badly about them. So be that example, because when you are the example, either your current group of friends are gonna match that energy and be like, oh my God, you're totally right. Like, we should all just focus on ourselves. Or they're gonna be like, you're tripping, like, so, like, who cares, right? But that's gonna be a hard pill to swallow if that happens, because you're gonna have to make that decision of, okay, do I wanna be friends with people who don't wanna grow with me? Like, what do I need to do here? So you are gonna have to make some tough decisions, but start with just being that example. Be the example of the change that you desire. All right, let's talk about the next thing, which is removing friendships, which you may have to do. In the previous step, we talked about how that may be a conversation that you have with your friends, and sometimes you do. So if you're in that position where you maybe have to remove yourself and you may have to remove your friendships, do that. It's completely okay. And a lot of the times, beyond just trying to attract these high value friendships, this literally applies to everything in life. We have to remove ourselves. We have to remove certain people to make space literally for that new thing to come into our lives. It's the same concept as sometimes you have to close one door to open the next one. I know that that's sometimes difficult because, yeah, we want to, sometimes it's easier, right, to have the new friendship come in to leave the old one, or to have the new relationship or that new potential partner, come into our lives for us to see what we can really have, to then have the confidence to leave the current person that we're with now. But that it can't always happen that way. And a lot of the times the universe is testing us. The universe is sitting back like, okay, what they about to do? Well, I want to see how serious this person really is. The universe literally tests us. So you have to get to a place where if you need to remove someone from your life, do that. Don't wait for the perfect timing. Don't wait for the right opportunity, because most of the time it's not even gonna happen. If you feel it within your body that you have outgrown your friendships, if you feel it in your body you have outgrown a certain person who's just not bringing any sort of value to your life, it's okay to remove yourself from that person. And yes, it is difficult to do that, especially when you've been friends with that person for so long. Maybe it's a childhood friend. But at the end of the day, this is your life. It's your life, and you get to choose the type of life that you want to have. And if your friends aren't bringing value into your life, it's okay to walk away. They're going to be okay. It's their life. They're going to process however they need to process. It's not up to you, and it's not your responsibility. As long as you are polite and you carry yourself the way that a high value person would. So instead of saying like, I'm gonna cut you off because that's a different energy to be in, right? Like, you don't bring no value into my life. We're not doing that here, okay? Like, that's not how a high value person reacts in response to their environment. A high value person, a high value friend is going to be honest and intentional with the way they cut off their ties. So maybe it's just a conversation of, hey, I think that we have outweighed each other. I think that our friendship no longer serves one another, and I think it's time for us to kind of part ways. And it's okay. It's even okay to say that it's okay in that conversation. Like, I have nothing but love for you. I wish you all the best. I wish you all of the love and happiness and success in life, but we just have outgrown each other. And then you just move it along. When you want to attract high value friendships, you also recognize that sometimes you do have to have difficult conversations, but when you can be true to yourself and you can be honest in the way that you communicate with others, you are going to attract friends that will do the same for you, because ultimately you want to have friends who are going to keep it real with you, but who come from a loving place. If you can be that person who is honest, loving, and intentional in their communication, you will attract friends that will do the same for you. Let's talk about the next one. I think this is really fun. Put yourself in places where you are going to find those people, where you are going to find those high value friends. So a high value friend, again, is someone who's going to uplift you, motivate you, encourage you, inspire you. There's someone who takes care of themselves, etc., etc. So maybe you go to a networking event. Maybe there's a business event nearby you that you can go to. Maybe it's a virtual event, something that you're obviously interested in. But find those groups and find those events. It can even be a Facebook group. I shared this in another video, but I was looking for sober groups online. And so I found a sober group, and I'm friends with some of the people in there. I've made connections with people in there. And so it's nice because when you can find a group that you resonate with, that's a really great place to find those like-minded people and to find those high value friendships. Another way you could do this is even by joining a class. Maybe there's something you've been wanting to learn. Maybe you want to learn how to this is so random, but like create YouTube thumbnails. Maybe there's like a class you can find online. Maybe there's a community where people share certain skills, whatever has to do with creating YouTube thumbnails. I'm still new to this and I'm learning, so I should probably look for this support group. But find your groups, because when you put in the effort to put yourself in these places, I promise you, you are going to find like-minded people and you are going to naturally create these friendships, and it's going to be so amazing. Let's talk about the next thing. So make your health a priority. Your health, your well-being, the way you feel about yourself, foods that you're putting into your body, moving your body, literally anything and everything that goes into taking care of your well-being, make that a priority. Because when you start to take care of yourself, you are going to raise your standards in every way. Literally, you're going to raise your standards for yourself in the way you show up for yourself, but you're going to also raise your standards when it comes to your friendships. So if you're someone who loves taking care of yourself, you start hitting the gym or whatever, you're putting, better foods into your body and you're starting to feel good and you see these results, you're going to naturally attract those type of friendships, and you're going to want to, because when you show up for yourself and you start growing and elevating and leveling up in life, this is the crazy part, is you're going to notice a lot of different things, but especially the fact that when you level up, you see who is leveling up and who is not leveling up around you. And it's not a judgment to other people, but it allows you to see the type of friends and people you want in your life. Because if you're surrounded by people who are still the same, even after you've leveled up, you're gonna naturally want to remove yourself from that situation, because you want people who level up with you. And so by prioritizing your health and well-being, you're literally going to see who in your life do you want? Who do you want to be there and who do you don't? And even though I know that this is a video talking about attracting high value friendships, I will say that it applies to other areas of your life. And even for me, I was in a relationship with my ex 2 years ago, and the main reason why I broke up with him is because he did not take care of himself. And this is not to talk badly about him, this is not to say anything negative about him, but I am someone who has been working on myself literally the last decade of my life. Like, I am constantly finding ways to elevate, to be a better person, to be a happier person. Like, I am constantly working on myself. And after almost a year of being with this person, and I saw no absolute change within themselves and with the type of person they were the same person the whole time I was with them, I just got turned off. There's no other way to put this. I just got turned off, because if I'm gonna be this close to you, relationship, friendship, whatever it is, I want you to grow too. Out of the love that I have for you, I want you to grow as well. And if you're not growing and we're this close to each other, all you're ever gonna do is bring me down. There's only a certain level of growth that you can do and be around someone who is not growing at all. Because at the end of the day, whether it's friendship, relationship, if you're the only person growing in that relationship, friendship, and that other person isn't, they're only going to hold you back. They may not necessarily drag you down, but they will hold you back and they will hinder that growth. So you may still grow, but it will be like, I don't even know how to do this with my hands. It's like, you could go from here to here, but if you're with someone who's not growing, it may be like here, right? So they're going to hinder you at the end of the day. And this is so important, because when you start showing up and taking care of yourself, I'm telling y'all, you're just gonna see who and what is worth keeping in your life and who is not. And it is really that simple. So the final thing that I want to talk about when it comes to attracting these high value friends is to be of service to others and be of service to the universe. Like, just sit with that for a second, okay? Our life is greater than just us. Our life is beyond just us. Be that person that genuinely is trying to make the world a better place. And you can sit there and ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I currently doing that helps elevate the world around me? And it's okay if there's something that you can't think of, However, I really believe deep down from the bottom of my heart, everyone here is doing something that is helping the world. So hone in on that. Maybe it's that you smile at strangers. Maybe it's that you hold the door open for people you don't know. Maybe you're that friend that regularly checks up on family just to see how they're doing. Those are all little things that do go a long way. So hone in on what you're already doing and amplify that. Like, what is something else you can do to give? What is something you can do to help elevate? Maybe it's you making the YouTube videos. Maybe it's you doing the podcast talking about what you're passionate about. Maybe it's you making a cookbook and it has to do with healthy eating. whatever it is, just find ways. Think about ways that you can make the world a better place, because when you are doing your part in elevating the frequency of our world, of helping people, of doing whatever it is that's going to be of value to other people, you are going to attract people who do the same and who are going to inspire you, motivate you, and encourage you to continue doing what it is that you're doing. Because when you can sit there and say, wow, like, you know what, I am helping the world, even if it is this small thing, which is not small. I know it's a big thing. If you're doing something that's helping the world around you, that's a huge deal. But whatever it is, little or small in your eyes, you're still helping. You're still making this place a better place to be in. You're making this a better world to live in for next generations. Think about ways that you can make the world a better place, and you will attract friends who also care about making the world a better place. And how beautiful is that? Like, not only are you just living life and it just being your life and your life only, you are making this a space for more love. You're making this a space for more people to feel safe, for more people to feel like, oh my God, I'm seen. There may be this one thing that you do that really resonates with someone, that changes their life for the rest of their life. And even if it is just one person, that is going to be the rest of their life. And then think about all the people that in their life that then influences. Find ways to be of service to others. And it doesn't have to be anything that is completely time consuming for you. It doesn't have to be anything that is heavy on you or difficult for you to do. Anything that just feels good to you, that feels aligned to you, that makes you happy, that feels good in your heart, that helps the world, do that. Do that, because you're a better person for that, and it's noticed by the universe, it's noticed by other people, and at the end of the day, it's just such a nice thing to do. It even feels like the right thing to do, right? Like, we're here for a reason. I just deeply believe that we are here for a reason. So while you are working on yourself, while you are, uplifting yourself and creating this life and attracting these amazing, incredible friendships, also remember to be of service to others and be of service to the universe where it feels good and where it feels aligned to you. So that is all that I have for you all in this video. Let me know what you will be doing in the comments below to attract these amazing, incredible, high value friendships. I would love to hear from you all, and I will see you in the next one.